All right, let's roll. Number 4 with the carry around the left side, and he's brought down just across the 40-yard line. That's Cameron Smith with the carry.
I want to thank you for joining our broadcast today, our live stream broadcast. I want to bring you a little bit of play-by-play action. David Hill with HSPN Sports West and HSPN Sports. Welcome you to day 3 of the HOFACC Texas tournament. Speaking of Texas, we've got North Texas 7th grade now versus South Dakota 7th grade. No score, first quarter, 4:56 left in the game. North Texas with the football, moving to the right with a run of about 4 or 5 yards. They have the ball at their own 45, thereabouts.
First down, 1st and 10, North Texas, 45-yard line.
We have no score at this point in time. 0-0, tight ball game. Both teams, strong football teams. Okay, North Texas comes out in that double wing that you saw the 6th grade come out with. If you watch that game, it's a fake right. Quarterback is going to keep and come around the edge. He's got a lot of real estate here.
He's got some room.
Oh, he cuts it back. He cuts it back.
20, 10, 5. Touchdown, North Texas. God Power Wawi with it. Takes it in for the score.
You got to love that name. First name of that young man, God Power, is his name. And you got to love it. He's got power, that's for sure. And speed. Which would mean he's a blessed young man. So God Power with that long run. Looked like he was just going to keep it down the sidelines. Then he cuts it back, and it's nothing but real estate and daylight. Speaking of daylight, it is a beautiful day here. The best day we've had. I'm telling you, I go outside, it feels like it's 90 degrees compared to the weather that we've had the first couple of days of the tournament. So beautiful day here for football. Hand off to the right side for a 2-point conversion, and number 4 scoots right in. 2-point conversion is easy for Texas. They'll go up 8-0.
North Texas 8, South Dakota 0.
We'll get North Texas lineup for the kickoff. A return team from South Dakota discussing things. We'll get them out there. They'll get the ball back, trailing 8-0. 4:15 left in the first quarter. Kicking formation for North Texas. Make sure they got all 11 guys out there. Here you see the return formation for South Dakota. Ball was off and kicked.
Number 88 will catch it and fall on it.
Okay. So South Dakota will take possession. Good field position.
First down and 10 at their 44-yard line.
Ball at the 44-yard line. Their own 44-yard line. And South Dakota will get right into their offense from the sidelines. See what formation they come out in. Actually, we've got a penalty, an offsides on the kicking team or the defense, one of the two. It's going to move the ball up 5 yards. South Dakota comes out in a spread formation, a 3-by-1 formation, actually empty backfield. So you got a 3-by-2 formation. They're going to throw it out to the left side, throw it up. Oh, number 1 goes up and makes a nice catch. And he's still going, still going.
Still going. And to see if Red will bring him down near the 20-yard line. Go ahead and move the sticks. And first down.
It's a nice job of getting the ball in the air. It's a nice job of going up and getting the football by number 1. See, nice poise out of that 7th grader. He's been taught well by someone. He's been coached well by someone. And so that moves the ball for South Dakota. Again, empty backfield, 3-by-2. He's looking left, gets the ball inside to number 1 again, but that one is broken up.
Bring up second down and 10 for the Miners.
I think North Texas Red knows that they've got to keep their eye on number 1, the slot receiver, to the left. So you might want to look him off. Empty formation, empty backfield, 3-by-2 set. Snap. He's looking right. Oh, shoot. He throws it right into the hands of a linebacker.
Number 11. He's out across the 40.
Oh, they've got nobody there. Nobody left.
With the interception return, and he will go all the way for a touchdown. "76-yard interception return for a touchdown. Brandon Booker."
There's some confusion here, or I'm not sure what the deal is here. Is it a score or not? Actually, the North Texas team is being told to stay off the field. So I'm trying to understand what we might have going on here. I thought there should be a score, return for a touchdown. But we'll wait and see what the officials have to say here. I'm not sure what is really going on. Okay, so it looked like the score stays on the board. Might have been just a warning to the sideline, to the North Texas sideline celebration type thing. Just a warning. North Texas will step up and look to convert on a 2-point conversion. Ball snapped to the quarterback. Ball's thrown. Ball is not caught. Incomplete to number 33.
2-point conversion is no good.
2-point conversion fails. And we will come back up top for the kickoff. We've got a North Texas lead of 14-0 over South Dakota.
North Texas up 14-0.
Okay, so there's been a penalty assessed on the kickoff, and that will back everybody up. Ball is kicked. It is squibbed. It's picked up by South Dakota.
He is met at the 40-yard line. South Dakota first down and 10 at the North Texas 40.
This is going to put South Dakota in good field position, give them a chance to maybe do something here with the football. They're going to have to take care of the football. Ball is going to rest on the North Texas 40. Again, empty, 3-by-2 formation, shotgun snap. The quarterback keeps. He's got room, lots of room. He goes middle of the field, then across to the left. Nice little run by the quarterback.
Move it first down and 10 for South Dakota.
Nice long run by the quarterback. First down. Empty. Slot receiver comes back into the backfield. The quarterback's looking to draw. They run a draw to number 1. He slips a tackle, but he can't get past a full host of North Texas defenders on that one. He's going to lose yardage. I think North Texas could feel something was coming with number 1 moving and coming back into the backfield, and like, okay, well, we think he's going to get the football, and he did. 2nd and long. Ball spotted about the 22. 25. Ball's thrown over the middle of number 1.
Threads a needle and
wow. That's a nice catch and
really
run.
good for a touchdown.
And that's going to get in the end zone. Number 1 is a nice-looking receiver. Has good hands, caught the ball over the middle, and just went on into the end zone. That was a good play. Touchdown, South Dakota.
2:09 remaining in the first quarter of play. Point after pending.
Okay, 2 backs in the backfield, split backs. Slot to the right, handoff going right. Going right, he's looking to get around that edge. He's going to make it. He's not quite going to make it. No, 2-point conversion fails.
So the 2-point conversion is
but
no
South
good.
Dakota's on the board.
14-6, North Texas.
25-yard touchdown reception by number 1, 14-6. 14-6, South Dakota trailing here early in the first quarter. 2:09 left in the first period. And South Dakota's back in the football game. All right, both teams are ready now for kickoff after a score. South Dakota jumping back in this ball game, 14-6. They tee it up. North Texas ready to receive. That ball is squirted along the middle of the return team. It's picked up.
Fielded by number 2.
Middle of the field.
Still on his feet, out to the right side. Down across the 50. Finally brought out of bounds at the 40-yard line. North Texas, 1st and 10.
North Texas with a nice return. They get into South Dakota territory, set themselves up beautifully at the South Dakota 40, right hash. North Texas in the all-red uniforms. South Dakota in the all-gray with the white helmets. North Texas comes out of the huddle. They will line up in what is looking to be like an offset eye to the right with a wing to the right, receiver left, split, ball snapped, handed off to the right side. He's right down the middle.
Down across the 30-yard line, Cameron Smith with a gain of 11. First down.
First down run. Ball's now at the 20 of the Miners. At the 30. Ball snap. Oh, they're on him. Boy, they got to the quarterback quick. That's a big sack for the Miners. Pushes them all the way, pushes Texas all the way back to maybe the 40, maybe down to the 35.
Second down and 16.
Back to the minor 35. That was excellent, excellent, excellent penetration on the middle of that defense for that quarterback sack. Here comes some substitutions for Texas. So put Texas behind this, make it a second and about 16. North Texas under center. Wing left. Split receiver right. Ball's handed off to the tailback. He splits. He splits everybody. He's run off to the left side and just about broke that for 6 more for North Texas. North Texas comes out with a wing left. Actually a double wing with a receiver split to the top of the formation and turn around and play action. Rolling right, looking for somebody. He dumps it off to number 7. It's going to be close to the first down, but not quite.
Cooper, bring it down near the first down. 4th down to go.
I think we've got the end of the quarter here. They're going to flip sides. We've got a 14-6 North Texas lead at this point in time at the end of the first quarter, and North Texas is driving. So let me remind you, when you go to the HSPNsports.com website, you'll click on the game that you like. That will take you to a ticket to purchase the game. Just keep in mind that all proceeds are going to help fund not only this broadcast, as it is underwritten by a 501c3 foundation called Keeping Dreams Alive. KeepingDreamsAliveFoundation.org is the website, which then in turn builds platforms and support programs for emerging athletes and students in terms of college readiness and career readiness. So know that you are contributing towards the support of that organization, and you can rest assured that that is a meaningful process for the Keeping Dreams Alive Foundation platform. Okay, we'll move on to second quarter. Action will flip sides of the field. We will bring you that action shortly. Teams have flipped the field. We'll give you a wide look at this so you can see everything as North Texas lines up. Wing formation, hand off to number 8. He goes to the left side. It's a good shot, good way. Shot the gap. Number 44 shot that gap and stopped that play. That was an outstanding play, shooting the gap by number 44 to make the tackle in the backfield, and turnover on downs. Ball is going back to South Dakota. Snap back to the quarterback. He's looking to throw back to number 1. This could go somewhere. If he breaks this, he's got room down that left sideline. He runs hard. Number 11 runs hard. He's one of their best athletes.
Down at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10.
They don't give us a roster. You're gonna jump us for not, get a tighter shot, and you don't have a roster. We can't call their names. Don't talk to me. All right, so we got a third down. South Dakota 3rd down and 10. Ball is on their 46. They're in a slot 2-by-1. They motion it back out of the backfield to the right. The quarterback's going to look to throw back to his left. He dumps it off to number 1. This is a play they ran earlier for big yardage, and there's nothing there this time.
Be 4th down and 16.
14-6 ball game. 4th and 16. Certainly they're going to get in punt formation and try to flip the field here. They're going to have to kick and cover. This is the thing that people don't understand. It's one thing to get the punt off, but you do have to cover as well too. So those guys have to transition, spread the field, make sure they squeeze the ball and cover the field so that there's not a big return. Here we go. They get the kickoff, barely. The ball says, oh, he catches. He looks. He may have fumbled that ball. That returner may have fumbled the ball, but he got it back. Wow.
By North Texas. So they will keep it. 1st and 10 going the other way at the 49-yard line.
North Texas really fortunate there that they didn't turn that ball over with the muffed return. 8:23 left in the second quarter. North Texas up by a slight margin, 14-6. It's a good ball game. North Texas comes out, offensive formation. They send a receiver to the wide side of the field, a wing left, quarterback under center, I formation, offset. He turns to look to throw. They've got a guy on him, and they sack the quarterback. It's a great play on behalf of that.
Number
44 is having some kind of game. He made a stop on the last series to get a turnover on downs, and here he gets a sack. So number 44 for South Dakota is going to have to be dealt with, that's for sure. That's going to make it 2nd down and a bunch. Ball's all the way back inside of their own 40 at about the 39. That's going to make it 2nd down and about 19. Here comes North Texas formation. 2 wide receivers split. Quarterback in the gun. 2 wings. Ball snapped. He's looking to throw. He's going to come out and he's going to run it himself. Comes around the corner. He's going to run out of room. Sidelines. They take him down.
Substantial gain on the play.
It's going to put them in reasonable
3rd down and
conversion territory. 3rd down and 5. They're inside of South Dakota's territory. Ball at the 46. Ball at the 46 of South Dakota. That was a big run. Got them back into a position where they can convert this 3rd down. North Texas comes out. They send a receiver into the boundary, a wing to the field, an offset I, quarterback under center. Snap. Turns to hand the ball off to number 8. Number 8 gets through. It looks like he's close to the 1st down. He may have it.
4th and a couple of yards.
He's short. He's short. He's short by 2. 4th down and 2. We'll see what South Dakota does. Last time they stopped North Texas on their last drive. Number 44 was a factor in that. What will North Texas do on a 4th and 2? It's a big play here for South Dakota to possibly get a stop here and get the football back. North Texas comes out with 2 split receivers, a wing left, quarterback under center. He turns. He's going to look to throw the ball real quick, and it's going to be incomplete. That ball's incomplete.
Be a turnover on downs. South Dakota will get the ball back at their own 43
South Dakota had a little pressure there.
1st down.
That was a big play by South Dakota. They get the football back. Plenty of time here in the 2nd quarter. Good field position. Ball at the 42, at their own 42, 43-yard line. All right, Quarterback in the gun. Oh, it looks like Texas has jumped off sides. That's going to give South Dakota an extra 5 yards, a 1st and 5. The formation for South Dakota will remain the same here on 1st and 5. They will send a slot group up top to the right, single receiver here to the bottom of the formation, single back, shotgun. Oh, he's not ready for that shotgun, but he catches it. Oh, my goodness. It doinked off of his face mask. He wasn't ready for the snap, but he luckily got it back. And what is the flag for? Okay. The official has a flag in his hand. Not sure what the flag is for. Come on, turn it on. Oh, you're good. That's our roster for this team? Okay. For this one here? Yep. Okay. Thank you. No, we don't. So now that's going to give the Miners a 2nd down and 10. They lose 5 yards on that poor snap. They weren't ready for it. Trips up to the top. Single receiver to the bottom of formation. Shotgun snap. Number 3 drops back. He's going to keep it. No one to throw to and nowhere to go.
And he'll make it back to the original line of scrimmage. He'll bring up 3rd down and 10.
Jax Grevengode? How do you say, what kind of name is that? Okay, North Texas ready. South Dakota, flags. It's going to stop. Dead ball. We got a 3rd down at about 10. So that will cost the Miners 5 yards. Procedure penalty. Back them up 5. Make it 3rd at about 15. Okay, 3-by-1 formation. Shotgun. Here comes number 1 across the formation. He catches it. Kind of runs on an inside run. They kind of toss it to him. That's going to be considered a pass, technically. And nothing but about maybe 2 yards at the most. It's going to make it 4th and about 12. And what will the Miners do? North Texas is dropped 2 receivers in the event that they're going to punt. Oh, that ball snapped over number 1's head. He's going to have to figure out what to do with this. Not much he can do. He just recovers it and he goes down. North Texas is going to get that football.
On downs after the fumbled snap. 1st and 10, North Texas, inside red zone territory.
North Texas set up nicely. Ball just outside the 10. Actually, ball is resting right at the 10. It looks like it's a 1st and goal for North Texas. They come out ready to go. Quarterback's going to be in the shotgun. He's got his back off to his left. Ball snapped him. He hands to that back. And he's going to slide for a couple of yards.
Cameron Smith with the carry for a couple of yards on the play. Bring up 2nd down and goal.
3:21 left in the second quarter. Unfortunate situation for South Dakota in snapping the ball over the punter's head. Put North Texas in this situation here, and North Texas trying to capitalize on that mistake. Second and goal, about the 9-yard line. Quarterback in the gun, he fakes the handoff, kind of a play action. He's going to keep it himself. He's looking to slide in, and he is going to get in for that touchdown. They have to deal with that.
Quarterback keeps it.
Quarterback keeper, play action, and he kept it and goes and takes it in himself for about a 9-yard run for a North Texas score. Puts them up 20-6. We got an injury. Looks like a South Dakota player. Don't know the number at this point. Can't see it. But he's up. Can't see his number, Brandon, from here. Might be number 44. Yeah, it might be. Good to see him up, though. Okay, he's off the field on his own power. North Texas looking to put 2 more points on the board with his 2-point conversion. Direct snap to the quarterback. Same kind of look. He just fakes an inside handoff, keeps it, and goes out the left side for a 2-point score.
That will extend our lead, 22-6. North Texas, just under 3 minutes remaining to play in the first half.
All right, here goes the kickoff. North Texas to put it in play. It's a short kick, possessed by South Dakota.
Short kick will be fielded. Number 86, Landon Van Rokel. Set South Dakota up first down and 10 from the 41-yard line.
Now, what we will see South Dakota try to do, I would assume that we're going to try to see as much of number 1 as possible. That would be Jax. I hope I'm saying the name right. Grievengode, if that name is correct. And he has been their explosive guy, although they've had some nice plays by the quarterback as well, too, and that is Owen Ward. So we'll see what Ward has in store. Snap directly to him. He's looking for it, but he's got an opening himself. He's going off to the left sideline and has a nice little run.
And pick up a gain of about 12 yards on the play. First and 10 for South Dakota in North Texas territory.
Three by two, empty set, 3-by-2 formation. Ward looking. He's going to pull it down. The problem there is they got to watch him because he can pull it down and then look downfield. He does a good job of keeping his eyes downfield, and he'll throw it if he can get loose. But he did not get loose there. So Ward is sacked. It's going to be a second down and 12. Okay. South Dakota formation. Let's see what they do. They came out in an empty formation, a 3-by-2 set. Grievengold comes back into the, and he's going to be the quarterback here. Direct snap to him, and Jax is looking to get around on, and they've got him covered.
With the carry, he's wrapped up in the backfield for a loss. And
that time they line Grievengold up in the backfield as the quarterback, kind of a wildcat look for them, and there was nothing there, so that's going to put them in 3rd down and long, and we got a timeout here, Texas. Well, for those who have been tuning in the last couple days earlier, today it looks a lot different than the last 2 days we've had. So we've got a beautiful day here for these kids on what will be Championship Sunday. So as we move into the afternoon and early evening games, those championship games, we should have a decent afternoon, a decent night for them to play in without all that rain and cold and all of that good stuff. So beautiful day here in Dallas, Texas at John Paul II High School for what is the last day of the HOFACC Texas tournament, youth football tournament. All right, here we go. Ward back by himself, looking to throw. He dumps it. It's going to be intercepted.
Interception.
It's going to be intercepted, and it's going to be stopped immediately.
Pass will be intercepted.
Ward kind of blindly threw that, didn't really have a receiver in the area. He was trying his best to see who to throw to, and I don't think he saw the receiver that he wanted to see, and it's an interception by North Texas. That is their 3rd interception, I believe, of the first half. So passing game has not been real proficient for this 7th grade South Dakota team. North Texas with possession of the football, up 22-6. 1:28 left in the first half. North Texas with the football on their own 44. They've got a double wing formation. Quarterback takes a snap from the gun. He's looking to throw. He's rolling out to his left. He just throws it away. However, it's got to be a grounding call, but there's no flag.
2nd down and 10.
We do have the potential grounding call. That was that was influenced a little bit, but it's the right call to make, and it's going to be now a loss of down, I believe. Did they mark that as a loss of down? They've got it marked as 2nd down.
20 from the 34.
Well, North Texas is going to come out. 2nd down. 2 receivers split. They've got 2 wings. Shotgun. Ball's up in the air.
Wowie's pass is complete. Down across the 45.
And that's a completion to number 11.
Brandon Booker with the reception.
Booker makes that reception. Nice throw. Nice catch down the field.
It'll be a North Texas 1st down.
North Texas crosses over into South Dakota territory. Ball's at the 45 of South Dakota. Double wing, double split receiver. They got motion. They left too soon. Someone moved too soon. Legal procedure call on Texas. That's going to move the ball back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 15. For North Texas. The ball's resting right at about the 50-yard line. North Texas will come out of their huddle, and their formation will send two split receivers. Actually, a slot at the bottom of the field. Are they lined up correctly? Yes, they are. Ball snapped. It's down on the ground. That might be South Dakota football. What do we got? There's no signal from the officials just yet. Although one is signaling South Dakota ball, and it appears to be the case, yes? It is South Dakota football. They get a break and get the football back. .28 seconds left. They got to put the ball in the air. So Ward lines up as a quarterback in the gun. 3-by-2 formation, looking to throw to his left. He delivers.
Receiver. Ball pops loose.
Come on, Jackson.
And
wow.
North Texas.
That was a good throw, a good catch, a decent run, and then he fumbles the ball away.
Dawson Cheshire was the receiver. Ball popped loose, and it'll be North Texas ball. 24 seconds remaining in the first half of play.
That is unfortunate. Everything was done well until the end when the ball popped loose. And boy, did they need to hold on to possession with 24 seconds left and maybe put a score up before halftime. All is not lost for South Dakota, of course, with a score 22-6. Now North Texas spreads out. They got doubles formation, shotgun, ball snapped. There's penetration, number 44 again. He is something. He is something. Oh, they might call a horse collar here because he was pretty high.
44 with the tackle.
He was pretty high. He was pretty high. Would not be surprised.
And looks like we have a face mask on the play.
The officials are marked. Yep. This one's going against South Dakota. So they'll back that defense up. It'll put the ball up the field for North Texas, right at the 50. 17.3 seconds left. South Dakota has to be careful here not to allow anything big. South Dakota comes out in North Texas comes out in a spread formation. They motion one of the slots, inside handoff. He breaks a tackle. They got to get bodies over there, and they get to him.
Brought down to 45. Timeout.
Timeout North Texas.
Timeout North Texas.
They get that timeout with 8.2 seconds left on the clock.
Brandon Booker, that last carry.
Ball will be on the 45 of South Dakota. We got a timeout, North Texas. Okay, both teams return to the field. This is kind of a critical situation for both teams. North Texas would love to get a shot at putting something on the board here, but South Dakota has to make a stop. 3-by-1 formation for North Texas, obviously passing situation. They're looking to throw. They get it out to number 4. Okay. Good job of being in the area.
North Texas.
2.4 seconds left and another timeout.
3rd down and 3. Cameron Smith with the last reception. This should be the last play of the first half.
right, return to action out of the timeout. North Texas is going to give South Dakota a spread formation, 3-by-1. They keep a wing in, quarterback in the shotgun. They're going to look to throw this ball. They got after him a little bit. Ball's going to be thrown deep. And it's intercepted. He can return it. Let's see what he does. And it's a
30-yard line, so that will be our halftime.
Interception with a small return. It's halftime. 22-6 is our score. The Miners trail North Texas at the half, 22-6.
6.
We are back with you live here and for the second half of what is a tight ball game. South Dakota cannot afford and can ill afford to let any more scores by this North Texas team, so I'm sure they're going to come out fired up. They are set to kick off. They will give the ball to North Texas, looking to hopefully make a stop. So here we go. Ball's kicked off. It's deep. It's returnable.
Kick fielded by Brandon Booker around the right side. Still on his feet. Brought down near the 45-yard line. North Texas, first down and 10 at the 46.
I want to welcome all of you back. I'm glad that if you had a chance to go to hspnsports.com, you clicked on this link, fantastic. If not, you got to look at what HSPN Sports is all about. Certainly it is all about the positive promotion of players and program, whether that be female or male athletes, emerging athletes, youth athletes, high school athletes, students as well. A lot of students are responsible for actually a lot of the live streaming and broadcasting that we do. Some of the stories that are written on our digital site, hspnsports.com, are done by students. So we want to empower students in every way. All right, here we go. North Texas lines up. They empty the backfield. They got kind of a quad formation. 3 receivers up top. They're going to look to throw this ball over the middle. It is.
And it's caught.
It's complete.
Middle, number 8. So we have no flag on the play.
And yeah, they couldn't quite line up right. That was a different formation than we've seen the North Texas team do, and because of that, they probably had an ineligible receiver. They were not aligned properly, so they're going to come back. They're going to bring this one back. Good news for South Dakota. We got a timeout. North Texas already. Among the many things that are featured on the HSPN Sports website, you'll see one particular program called the Stealth Rated Athlete, and I'm going to put that out there for you 7th and 8th grade parents listening in. The Stealth Rated Athlete gives you a real calculated rating, no speculation like other services do, like other rating services do. Make sure you check out stealthratedathlete.com. Here we go, back to live action. North Texas sets up in the formation that they wanted to have earlier. They're going to let the quarterback take it and run, and there's not much there. South Dakota plays good defense there. On a first and long, that'll make it second and long, second and about 15. North Texas with the football. They're on their own 41. Second and long.
Second down and 15. Ball on the 41-yard line.
Welcome back after your little halftime snack. Hope you got a snack or something good to eat, or, you know, a beverage or two. I don't want to hear about it, but whatever you had, come on back. And here we are in the second half. North Texas with the football. They're going to go a 2-by-2 formation. Oh, there's penetration right away, but there's also movement. Yeah, false start.
False start on the offense. They're moving back 5. It'll be second down and 20.
This is highly favorable for South Dakota if they can get situated and get a stop here. They should get the ball with good field position depending on what North Texas decides to do. Second and third down. Now it is second and long. North Texas comes out in a 2-by-2 formation. Shotgun. They look like they went early. Number 44 is in. Let me tell you something. Number 44, they don't have an answer for him.
7 yards.
That is Connor Kammerman. Connor Kammerman has been an absolute monster on defense.
To go.
Another loss. What is that, about 3rd and 20?
3rd and 24.
Good Lord. 3rd and 24. I love the play calling at 3rd and 24. Okay? It puts a lot of coaches up here in the booth. Not much you can do with this, but let's see what North Texas dials up. South Dakota ready. We have a wing at the top. Ball snap, shotgun. Quarterback is looking around. And he kind of just dumps it.
And that'll be thrown away. Bring a 4th down and 24 for North Texas.
Should be 4th and 24. 4th and 24. Is North Texas going to be smart about this and try to kick this ball away? I'm not sure what they'll do. It's probably what I would do, but they're not listening to me. Now, South Dakota has a single returner back. Jax Grievengode is waiting to see if North Texas will actually punt this football. Now, they look like they're going to get in a punt formation. The execution of this punt, critical. Okay. They're moving. What do we have here? Offsides on the defense. That's going to give them 5 yards. That's not going to make much of a difference.
4th down and 19.
Okay, it's a manageable 4th down and 19. That's all. You need to manage to get this punt off. That's what you have to do. And we don't see many punts. And that ball snapped high, but it's fielded, and the punt is off. And it's going to be fielded by Grievengode. He's got a nice return set up. I'm going to tell you what. We've got an injury timeout in the for the moment. There was a football hit. Number 52 is coming off the field. You can see him coming now off the field. Good to see that he's up. He took a pretty big hit. It'd take a lot to get him down, but he's looking okay. Just have to get his wits about him. Maybe a trainer take a good look at him, make sure he's okay. All right, South Dakota, nice return by Grievengode, number 1. Hope I'm saying his name right. South Dakota with the ball. Ward is going to keep
Ward
it.
Keeps it up the middle. Gain of about 5 on the play. Bring up 2nd down and 5.
It's a nice little quarterback draw. I don't know if it was designed that way, but Ward certainly executed that way. Did a nice job. Picked up some yardage. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 for South Dakota. They're inside of North Texas territory. The ball's resting on the 39. Oh, no, take that back. The 44-yard line of Texas. Shotgun formation. Ward in the shotgun. Oh no, no. We've got motion. Okay, trying to get an early start here. All right, they're gonna have to back South Dakota up. They were in an empty formation. What do we have here? Are they gonna call? What do we got here? The officials, good they huddle up and get this right. They are going to call offsides on North Texas. Interesting. Okay, that's going to give South Dakota a 1st down.
Offsides North Texas. 1st down and 10, South Dakota.
Okay, we're going to have a 3-by-2 empty formation. Ward in the shotgun. 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Shotgun snap, good snap. He's going to put the ball up. He's got a receiver, but
Pass is intercepted.
That's intercepted. And it seems that Ward,
Cameron Smith with
I
the
know he
interception
knows
for
who he
Ward.
wants, but he's throwing a little bit blindly, hoping that the
First
receiver
down
would
and
make
10,
a
North
play.
Texas.
And, it's well defended, so he's got to be
Ball
careful
down
not to just
26
throw the
yard
ball
line.
up in all occasions. You're going to want to do a little bit better job of reading the open man, and he was not open. There were two defenders right by that receiver. So another interception by Ward. Just when South Dakota was having a little momentum and trying to do something, mount a return here, mount a comeback, North Texas will take the football after the interception. Shotgun formation, ball snap, fake, play action, and they run them out of bounds. Nice defense by South Dakota. They played good defense. They've had to actually play defense after sudden change on several occasions. At least I'm counting 4 interceptions. There might have been one that I missed, but they're having to play sudden change defense on many occasions, all too often, and they've done a nice job of that. And that was a sudden change situation where they put North Texas off schedule. So it's going to be 2nd and 12. Got kind of a double wing formation, shotgun, and they've got plenty of people in the backfield. Is this who I think it is again?
Yeah.
Connor Cammerman. Connor Cammerman just all over the place.
With the tackle.
Nice
Second
job
down
of getting
ball.
in their backfield. He's making tackles for losses. He's got a couple of sacks. He is just all over the place. You got a 3rd down. 3rd down, about 15 for the North Texas team. They keep backing up. This is good news for South Dakota, but they've got to convert if they get this football back. North Texas in command, letting time run down. 5:11 left in the 3rd quarter, 22-6. They lead. They don't have to be in a hurry. They're going to come out in what I believe are the 2 split receivers, a double wing, a gun wing is what they have. Play is stopped. And they're going to move him. They're going to move him 5 yards back again. I think for a substitution violation. righty. You cannot have 12 men within the hash marks. So, looked like a substitution violation. They're going to have to go 3rd and about 20. They're backed up into another zip code. All right, shotgun formation. Ball is direct snapped. Not much action there. Kind of an inside run. Another flag. Another piece of laundry on the carpet. This whole series of North Texas has been marred by flags. They call it an illegal shift. Can't quite tell what they're doing here, but they're going to march them back, I think. No, clock is running. It's a 4th down. They are well backed up. All the way back to the, looks like the 12. Ball's blown dead again. What in the world is going on here? Is it timeout? North Texas timeout. It's probably a good idea.
There's a lot of penalties.
There's a ton. Make my head spin. That is a hurried punt. That's going to work favorably for South Dakota if everything stands. I tell you, getting in a punt formation for either team is tenuous. And I can see why they mostly go for it on 4th down. So that kick is just errant. It's going to give South Dakota beautiful field position as they start out this drive just inside the 20, about the 19-yard line of North Texas. North Texas is going to have to defend this goal. This is an important series here for the South Dakota football team. And they come out with 3 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. Ball snapped to Ward. Connor Cameraman, with the carry. It's the first time we've seen him in the backfield carrying the ball.
Play, 2nd down and 14.
So South Dakota with a couple of their studs in the backfield. Grievengode, Ward, and Cameraman. Ball snapped. It's kind of handed off inside.
Handoff inside. Moving forward to make it close to the original line of scrimmage. Bring up 3rd down and 11.
So 3rd down, 11. South Dakota has to do something here. They have to make good on the errant punt by North Texas with this incredible field position. That's a gift. But they've chosen to go with 3 in the backfield, shotgun formation. They're going to split out of that and send 2 of their backs, 1 right, 1 left. Ball snapped to Ward. Ward's looking to throw over the middle. Good throw and catch by number 24, Tate Butte, perhaps? Or is that Mick Daly? Is that number 23 or 24?
21 with the reception.
21. Brock Tuttle. I'm way off. Okay, Brock, nice catch. But they're going to be short. It's going to be a 4th and 5, so obviously critical conversion and get the ball in the end zone. One of the two things. It's going to be a timeout. South Dakota. Good idea. Talk this over.
Timeout, South Dakota.
Folks, we have a beautiful day here at John Paul II High School. We want to thank them for providing this facility. Their administrators, their athletic director, their facilities folks have done a nice job accommodating us, and we're very happy that we could be at this facility the entire time we've been here since December 7th, and we'll finish up here on the 9th, and it's been a good tournament. I have to really compliment players, parents, and coaches, because I think I've seen some of the best sportsmanship I've seen in a long time at the youth level, and that is good to see. So it's been just a tremendous effort on all parts, parents, coaches, players. We've just really had a wonderful experience here in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. All right, here we go. Action back on the field. South Dakota ready to go. Split backs, gun formation, two receivers up top. Back out of the backfield. Ward looking for somebody. He's got pressure, and he just throws it up.
It'll be thrown away.
Yikes.
Ball's incomplete.
Lucky, but that's going to be a turnover on downs. So no bueno there.
Turnover on downs. So it'll be first down, North Texas. Headed the other way.
Ward is trying to make something happen. He's he does get around. He's got great feet and shuffles around, but just nothing there for him. Okay, so the South Dakota defense back on the field. North Texas offense comes out. 2:13 left in the third quarter. 22-6. North Texas leads it. Let's see if South Dakota can defend and keep them backed up here. North Texas comes out, formation, gun formation, running back to the left of the quarterback, receiver at the bottom, receiver at the top, a wing, left, ball snapped, good snap, rolling left, rolling the quarterback, rolling left. He's got a little bit of a seam.
Wally out to the left side.
Oh,
Cross
my
30,
goodness.
40.
They don't have an answer
40,
for him.
30,
Holy mackerel, he
20,
could be
10,
and
5,
is
touchdown,
gone
North
down
Texas.
that left sideline. That is a brilliant run.
85-yard run for a touchdown.
Wow. Just that quick. We got an
Wally
injury.
with the carry.
Back on the 10-yard line, we've got a downed minor. Cannot see his number just yet, but he's getting assistance. That's kind of a backbreaker for the South Dakota team. That long 85-yard run, not nowhere near the end of the ball game. 1:58 left to play in the third quarter, and an injury timeout. That was godchild, grandchild, godfather. Give a hand to that young man who's up for South Dakota. That is Connor Cameraman, and it's a shame to see him coming off the field with assistance. He has been just a monster for South Dakota's defense. This is going to be a big blow if he can't come back in. Not sure what the injury is, but he's getting assistance. He's up. He's getting assistance by the trainers off to the sideline, off to the South Dakota sideline. They'll take a look, and if we get any kind of report, if anything, we'll let you know. He's had a heck of a ball game defensively. All right, we go back to action here. North Texas set up for a 2-point conversion. Keep in mind, if they convert this, they will go to a running clock with more than a 24-point margin in the ball game. So this is kind of critical for South Dakota to make a stop so that clock does not run. So we'll see what North Texas has dialed up. I'm sure they'd like to get that clock running. So we'll see what they've got. They will not have to contend with Connor Cameron as he's on the sideline being attended to. So here we go. North Texas in the shotgun. Running back off to the right. Ball is snapped directly to the right back. He looks like it has a hold to cruise right on in, and they're going to pick up that 2-point conversion easily. That's going to push the margin beyond 24 points. That's going to make it 30-6. North Texas. Clock is running and time running out on the South Dakota Miners in what was a critical 85-yard touchdown run by God Power Nawali. Interesting, fantastic name, fantastic run, and a fantastic football player. What time you got, buddy?
Huh?
What time you got?
Time?
Yeah.
12:20.
12:20. So 12:30 is our next game.
And we have a flag on the play.
Folks, back to action. If you noticed, and you might not notice because you can't see the clock quite off, I'll give you the updates. But the clock is running. Time is going to run out here in the third quarter. The clock runs at a 24-point margin by the team that's ahead, obviously, and so you're going to see the time start to evaporate unless South Dakota can get a score on the board and close that margin down to under 24 points. Third quarter here is going to run out. We're going to move to the fourth quarter with a 30-6 North Texas lead. South Dakota has fought and fought and fought, but just can't seem to get ahead. Okay, we are back live with you. Fourth quarter action here. South Dakota in desperate need of something good to happen quickly, or they're going to run out of time in this one. Clock is running. Split backs. Shotgun formation. Ward gets the ball, hands it off to number 24. Inside run.
Tuttle with the carry.
I keep saying number 24 because it looks like a 4, but that is Tuttle, number 21. My apologies. Ball's on the 46. Split backs. Ward in the shotgun. He's running. He's looking to throw that ball down the field. Will he have him? He does. He hits that receiver on the run. Ward made a nice play. And that ball is it out? Is down? Out? What? Ball is down. They got to go.
Down.
That is a nice play by Ward, making something happen with his feet, threw it, hit his receiver down the field. They got it all the way down to about the 2-yard line. South Dakota wants to line up quick. Split backs again. Ward in the shotgun receives the ball, inside handoff. It may have gone too fast. They may have gone too fast here. What's the call?
Offsides on the defense. Be half distance to the goal.
Let's get you a nice look. They got to hand that ball off. He's looking to get somewhere. Oh boy. Now, because they had the reverse fields there, they went left, they went right, they lost yardage. So now you're going to have, it's more difficult now to get that ball in the end zone, and time is running on them. 2nd and goal, ball at about the 5, it looks like. And every play they run, they're not getting a break with the stoppage of the clock being at a 24-point margin. This is critical for South Dakota to close that margin so they have a chance to go back to a normal clock. 2nd down and goal. Ward gets the football. He fakes a handoff. He's going to, he drives into the end zone. He's down. He's down short. The knee is short of the goal line. They still don't have anybody in.
And we have an injury on the field.
And Ward is down at the moment. You see Mr. Ward walking off somewhat on his own power, a little bit of a limp. I expect to see him back. He's a tough young man. Meanwhile, they are short of the goal line. The clock stopped for the injury. It's going to start up here in a minute, and they're winding it now for the clock to start. Ball is just short of the goal line. South Dakota with the football. All they got to do is surge forward just a little bit, and they'll have a touchdown. Grievengoat is under center, and he's looking at, oh my gosh, they stuffed that. They stuffed that, but was the momentum going to get him in? And it does. They had originally had that stop. North Texas had that stop, the sneak. You could tell it was coming, but sheer will.
Bring the score 30-12.
Sheer will by Grievengoat. He went into the end zone on a quarterback sneak, and they get it. The margin is going to fall under 24. Therefore, we go back to a regular clock. 30-12, Texas. What do we have here? All right, going back to a possible 2-point conversion. Oh boy, this ball snapped over the head of the quarterback. He's picked up. He's not going to get anything out of that. Okay. 30-12 is where we stand now with 7:12 left in the football game. We go back to a regular clock. We will get a kickoff by, or more likely, we may see a sort of a pooch or a squib. Some attempt perhaps by South Dakota to get the football back with 7:12 to play. For me, I would likely squib this thing, let that thing roll around the ground. Maybe North Texas mishandles it, but they won't get a return out of it. Let's see if they take my advice, John. You know what I'm saying? I think they should squib it, not give North Texas a chance to return, not give up great field position. Let's see if that happens. All right, they're lined up for the kickoff. The approach. Oh, they kick it deep. I was wrong. But it's rolling deep, and they're going to have to go back and field this thing. North Texas is. They do field it. Come up the right sideline. Coverage is pretty good, but they got to make a tackle. All right. Not bad. I was wrong, Sean. I was wrong. However, that was a good choice by South Dakota. They kick it deep. We may have another injury here, so we've got stoppage of the clock one more time. Trainers have been kind of busy here in the last 3, 4, 5 minutes of the football game, unfortunately. So we got a 30-12 score. South Dakota just put a score on the board to bring it to 30-12. 7:05 left in the fourth quarter. All right, young man is up. Everybody high-fiving him, clapping him up. I don't know who that young man who was hurt. Oh, that is Mr. Sims. Zadavian Sims with his helmet off, and he's walking back. He looks okay. He knows where he's going. That's good. Hope Mr. Sims is okay. Okay, North Texas going to have the football. 7:05 left in the game. We've got the ball. Shotgun snap. Oh boy, I tell you, South Dakota's all over him. Is he going to get rid of that ball in time? Oh, wow, okay.
And the pass is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Second down and 10.
God power. Got out of trouble there, delivered the ball, tried to anyhow, and the ball's incomplete. But every time they throw the ball, that leaves time on the clock within a completion. So it is second down and 10, 6:55 left. North Texas formation. God power in the shotgun with a back to the right. Two receivers split. They both reach for the shotgun pass. Uh-oh, they threw it out there in the flats.
33 with the catch.
33's got the catch, and he's got everybody outflanked.
40, 30, 20, 10. But there is a flag on the play.
No, that was unnecessary. I think we got a block in the back after that nice catch and run. E.J. McKinney made that catch coming across the formation and ran it all the way down into the end zone, but it's not going to stand, I don't think. What is the problem here? Can you get the parent off of the field, please? That is unnecessary. I don't understand what the problem is. It's the football, blocking the backs happen. Okay, let's take a break here.